Guys, welcome to another episode of Earthworks Hub, coming to you live on this Sunday. What is it, the 27th? The 27th of April 2025. You are going live with Ive. I'm your host, Ivan Orlovic. And as usual, we're going to be here for this Sunday for probably an hour or so, having a good discussion. Last week, we didn't have an episode due to Easter. I was very, very tied up. I had to have a bit of a break and spend some time with the family. So I didn't have an episode. So that means I've got some catching up to do this evening. Hello to all the viewers on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. This is also being streamed on TikTok as we speak. I can see some comments here from the TikTok guys saying it's not the best quality. So I have to apologize for that. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks like it's doing fine on Insta. So thank you very much for everyone that has joined. If anyone can hear me on TikTok, if it's not the best, maybe just jump across to Instagram. So, yeah, like I said, last week we didn't have an episode. So we are going to have a jam-packed one this evening. So tonight, I've got a couple of big announcements. I'm going to have some people coming on as well. So we're going to have a couple of guests come on. I'm going to talk about a couple of things, and then we're going to invite everyone to ask questions and join in and stuff too. So if you've got some questions and things you want to ask, keep those reserved for after we talk to the guests. So the big announcement, one of them is, hopefully you guys noticed this. If you're not following me on YouTube, go over to the YouTube channel and follow. I have finally reached over 1,000 followers or subscribers, they call them, on YouTube. So that means after 1,000, you can actually start getting monetized. So I really can't wait to see what happens from here, because I've heard all these stories about, oh, you get monetized, you can make money, this and that. But I think there's a lot more to it than that. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. And I'll give you guys some feedback on that. So thank you to everyone that has subscribed to me on the YouTube channel. If you haven't, go across there and you'll see a couple of really good videos I made. Recently, I did a really good one on the 10 truths or the 10 harsh realities of owning an excavator business or an excavation business. So a lot of guys on here will relate to that. And I got a lot of feedback on that one as well. And that, as a result of that video, that's why my actual subscribers jumped up so high. So yeah, go across to my YouTube channel. I'm a little bit croaky. You know what it is? It's starting to cool down. I've got to start having some more scotches, I reckon. Give me one sec. This will crank the old voice up. Make sure you guys grab yourselves a drink and that. We're going to sit down and relax and chat. Yes, so I reached over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So make sure you go and watch those recent videos, especially that one with the 10 harsh realities. I think a lot of us will relate to that, and I took a lot of those notes out of some of the interviews I've had with the guests. So for anyone that does follow my channel, I've interviewed a lot of people. We've done over 80 episodes already, and that's how I used all that information to make that video. I probably could have kept going more and more and more, but I can only keep the video so long, so we'll have to see how it goes. All right, now, tonight I'm going to have Jack Healy, and at some stage we're going to have Daniel from Moasure jumping on, and they're going to give us a bit of an insight as to how they went at the BAUMA Expo. Somebody here is saying, who's that? River Coast Excavations is saying, get Aaron Wheat on the cast. You know what? It could be on the cards. It could be on the cards. And we've had Jenna Troy join since then. ADM Civils joined. Summerton Garden, Mountain Machinery. Shout out to all these people. Mitchell Morgan. Bare Earth is in. A whole bunch of people. But yes, you never know. River Coast, keep that in mind, because you never know. We might get him on here. But for tonight, yes, I will be having Jack Healy on. I will have Daniel come on. He's just in the middle of doing something, so he said he's going to try and jump on when he can. And TikTokers are telling me the voice is coming through twice. I reckon that's because it's coming through the phone as well, because I'm streaming it through 2 phones. Interesting. All right. Let me know your thoughts on that video that I put up as well. So that 10 harsh realities, let me know your thoughts on that. I'll find out. Let me see if Jack's on. 1 second. Has he already joined? I haven't seen his name, actually, unless I missed it. Where is he? Jack Healy. No, he's not in yet. Well, when he does join, but then I'll actually get him to jump on with us. Peter Fillings joined, exclusive attachments as well. I saw Earth Moving Warehouse on here. Stig on the dig. Everyone's telling me TikTok's not working. Why? Let me see. I don't know why. Why is that? Why is that? Is that because I've got the... Is that because... Where's the sound on there? Give me 1 second, guys. How do I turn off the volume? 1 second. It's already on there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, can you give a shout out to Somerton Garden? Yes, I am giving you a shout out. Somerton Garden, thank you for joining. I thank you for coming on tonight. They're saying that, yeah, he's MIA. River Coast is saying TikTok's a write-off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Sorry, guys. It's a very, very weird thing how it works on that system. All right, now let me do a couple of formalities. Don't forget you can list your business on the Earthworks Hub website. So you can go on to www.earthworkshub.com.au, list your business on there, and you will get greater exposure to everyone in the industry. They can all use your services, and they can search up and find you on the website. So, as usual, anyone that lists gets a chance at becoming the listing of the week. So, I'm going to go through the listing of the week. There you go. You like that? I hear the sound. Do you hear it? All right. So, this week's listing of the week is OGM Training in Victoria. So, the OGM stands for Oil Gas Mining. So, they're a mobile service that offers on-site training and verification of competencies for rail, construction, civil, and all types of earthworks. They do on-site training for excavator, roller, skid steer, front end, loader, backhoe, telescopic handler, vehicle loading, all that sort of stuff, cranes, under 10 ton, a grader, scraper, dozer, and all that sort of stuff. So they can do all that in-house and on-site. So go and have a look at that on the website. If you need any sort of training or to get some qualifications, you can go and find OGM Training, and they're in Victoria. And I don't know if they actually do interstate, but double check with that. Anyway, that's OGM Training. So that is the listing of the week. Also, thank you, a big shout out to all my sponsors. One of them, I'm wearing his top right now, is the Bolly Group. So I dedicate this episode to the Bolly Group. If you need any concreting done, any warehouse construction, they do all that sort of stuff. Victoria based. So if you need to go and have a look at the Bolly Group in the partners section on the front page of the website, and they can help you with all that sort of stuff. Concrete, soil removal, excavation work, even building a factory from scratch, they can do all that stuff. All right, so the other sponsors are Moasure Australia, Melbourne Tractors, Spartan Machinery, Next Gen Landscapes, Digga, Godings, Earth Moving Warehouse, who's on here as well, Record Time, Plastube, Phillips Plant Hire, and Bare Earth Solutions. So thank you very much to all my sponsors. I can't do this without you guys. All your support makes this able to happen. So if anyone is interested in becoming a sponsor, hit me up, send me out a message, and then I'll send you some details and we can go from there. TR Society is saying, yo, glad to get back into the routine after a long week off. Yeah, it's true. And yes, I did have a good Anzac weekend. I'm actually looking forward to this week. I'm going back on a machine. So I'm going back on an excavator tomorrow. I'm going to be at that job that I was at last week, and we're continuing a drainage part of the warehouse. So I think this is internal now, but I'll be jumping on the 35-ton case to do all the hammer work, and then I'll be jumping across to a 20-ton case to do all the digging out. So look out for my live sessions tomorrow. I'm not sure how many days I'm there for. It depends on how long it takes. But yeah, I'll be in the 35-ton case and a 235, so a 23.5-ton case as well. So the ones that I've been in recently that you might have seen some of my stuff over the last few weeks, I'm going back. So I'm actually glad. I actually like going out and getting in the machine every now and then. It keeps it real, keeps me grounded. I go out, I get to do content, I get to keep my feet wet, as they say, and stay in the industry. So, and I do, I look forward to it. So let's see how we go. I'll be going live tomorrow during the day while I'm on the machine. Anyway, when I get a chance, because I am working with plumbers and stuff, so I do have to be careful. I can't be looking down at the screen, so I'll have to pick my times. View complete. He's saying, "Hey everyone, how are you? View complete." All right, how's that sound? Does that sound good? Here he is, Mr. Healy's joined. He has finally joined us. And just one thing before I put Jack on, I also updated my LinkedIn. So if you haven't used LinkedIn, it's that professional platform similar to Facebook, but it's meant to be for professionals and that. I used to use it in my previous life when I used to be a manager and stuff in the corporate world, and I sort of stopped using it. And then recently I thought I better fire it up again. I've changed a little bit. Now it's all Earthworks Hub related. So if you want to go to LinkedIn and connect with me, go to Earthworks Hub or Ivan Orlovic on LinkedIn, and you can connect with me, and then we can continue our partnership. There you go. All About Dirt's joined as well. Let me put Jack on one second. Man, the myth, the legend, Jack Healy, EMBE Hire. He's here. I was just telling everyone that you're going to jump on and have a bit of a chat about BAUMA, Germany, and Daniel might be joining us. Yeah, that's all.
Dan, Uncle Dan.
Uncle Dan. So Dan from Melbourne might be joining us a bit later. He said that he's a bit tied up, so he's going to try and jump in between. So
he's the better Daniel of Melbourne.
It's a better Daniel. That's right. That's right. He's the one that you don't want to push down the stairs. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Jack, thank you so much for jumping on. And you know what? Before we even go any further, I really want to say online, thank you so much for going out of your time or taking time out of your trip to Germany and coming on and doing a couple of lives for us and keeping us posted, man.
Stress.
So I appreciate it too, man. That's it.
If anyone wants to see them photos again that were on me story, they're all in highlights on me thing. I think there's 340 or 50 of them or something. So if anyone wanted to see them or scroll through that jazz.
Yeah, just a couple of photos, huh?
Just a couple, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Power bank was the best thing I ever brought.
Yeah, I tell you what, you need it when you do that sort of stuff. Yeah, you're right. It goes quick, your battery, doesn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah. No, it's true, man. It's true. Well, you know what? I do want to actually say something. Your pictures that when we did the live, sometimes I know the reception wasn't the best. So how'd you go with getting reception there? Was that an issue?
Yeah, it wasn't unreal at the show. Everywhere else was no drama. We got an eSIM when I got over there, like $23 or something. You got unlimited data. Otherwise, Telstra only gives you 2 gigs or something, I think, and you pay $10 a day for that. So, we got these eSIMs, and they were real good. They worked no dramas over there. But at the show, like there's 100,000 people every day at the show, pretty much. So you could expect that reception wouldn't be unreal, I suppose.
Yeah, that's it. What can you tell us about BAUMA, Germany? So when you went in there, was it what you expected?
Probably bigger than I expected. I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't know it was going to be that big. I just don't know how to, I don't know how you could explain it so that people could comprehend the size of the equipment that was there. Like, everything was just huge. It blows your mind, when you think, DDT is a good thing, don't get me wrong, but you go there to BAUMA and it's like 500 times the size. Ridiculous. Yeah, proper ridiculous.
And I even saw that you actually, through the video, you actually had to cross a road and jump across another field, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's 2 or 3 of them, and then we didn't actually get over there. We should have made a bit more effort to get over there, but there was a demo area. You actually had to catch a bus to the demo area. It was over the other side of a bridge, and on the other, you could see it from that scaffolding that we got on, but you couldn't. You wouldn't walk there. It was miles away.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what did they have? Did they have shuttle buses and stuff to get people around?
Nah, like it was just the brands had their own bus or whatever. Like Liebherr had 5 or 6 little minivans that they were running people over there because they had cranes set up over there you could go and have a drive of, and diggers and loaders and stuff. But yeah, we sort of, because it wasn't there and it wasn't advertised, we sort of didn't go. Liebherr, when we did the factory tour, said like, come find us and we'll take you over there if you want to go. But we sort of just forgot about it. We
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, we should have made more effort to go and have a look at that because that would have been pretty impressive over there, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you say demos, what you could actually see in cranes or excavators or a bit of everything?
Yeah, yep, they had a couple of mobiles, a couple of crawlers, a couple of diggers. Yeah, they sort of had a bit of everything of their range over there. I don't know what other brands had over there. I couldn't tell you. I only found out what Liebherr had because what the old mate on the bus was saying on the trip out to the factory. But yeah, would have been good to go over and have a look. But anyway, we just didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit hard to probably see everything. Yeah. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you, how long were you there for? You were there a couple of weeks only?
Uh, 12 days, I think we were in Germany for.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
We did 6 days at the show. We missed half a day because we got first night fever and got retarded when we found some Aussies over there. And yeah, I was still spewing at like 12 o'clock the next afternoon. I was knackered. So we didn't get there to the show until probably 1:30, I don't reckon, that afternoon, and only did sort of 4 or 5 hours, and I was ready to go back to bed. I was fucked.
Oh man. Well, at least you're honest about it.
But
That's all right. Yeah.
yeah, we found
Oh,
found a couple of locals, and yeah, a couple
yeah.
of blokes from Echuca were there, and a couple of blokes from Bendigo and that, and yeah, it got out of control.
Oh, oh man. So
But
how long would you need to see everything at the BAUMA show? How long do you reckon you really
if
need?
you wanted to do like 10 or 12-hour days there, I reckon you could probably see it in 4, maybe. But yeah, we sort of did 6, 7 hours there, sort of thing, I suppose. And we took all 6 to get around it.
Oh, so 6 hours. And if you want to see it in like what 4 days, you'd be doing at least 12 hours a day to see everything. Yeah.
Yep, I
Oh,
reckon. Yep. That would
crazy.
be like, it's a different to DDT because of the language barrier on a lot of the places or a lot of stands and that. You don't actually get pulled up that often talking to people. Whereas, like you go to DDT and it take you all day to get around that,
Yeah.
even though it's small, because you get, you pull up MOBA, talk shit for an hour and a half, and then go to Komatsu and see someone and you talk there for an hour and a half, and you sort of get nowhere getting around the joint. But yeah, around there, like we were doing 27, 35,000 steps a day and still not getting around it. Like, yeah,
Oh,
it's huge.
crazy, man. And what
Um,
about yeah, so what was your favorite part? So out of everything that you saw there, what was your favorite part, man?
mm, Probably the variety of attachments for diggers, eh? Like, I know that we make a lot of attachments, but you haven't seen attachments until you've been over there, eh? There is nothing they don't make that goes on the end of a digger. It is just crazy.
Yeah.
Um, that's probably the standout thing. Like, and that's probably because I was looking for that sort of stuff. The there's a lot of things there that we don't see here a lot. Like, two-piece boom diggers, like they were everywhere of every size, like that. I don't even know whether they buy them overseas without a two-piece boom. Like there was that many of them. So that was interesting. Oil quick, like that was on everything, eh? Like every machine from like 3 ton to 50, 60 ton had oil quick on it. Like, a lot of the machines on the stands had tilt rotators, but we didn't see one tilt rotator out in the wild while we were walking the streets and that, but everything had oil
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
And a lot of the attachments, like, they've all got oil quick and they'll just have a tilt and mud bucket. they won't have a tilt rotator or a tilt hitch. It'll just be a standard hitch with oil quick, and they'll have a tilt and mud bucket or a rotating mud bucket on its own without tilt, or a rotating grapple, or like, yeah, that was interesting, I thought.
Yeah, so what they could just use the oil quick system and not have to worry about getting the tilt hitch in, I suppose. Yeah, they just get the tilt muddy and they can just take it off. Well, so they can release it without actually getting out of the cabin, you mean?
Yeah, same as like the SQ oil on
Yeah.
steel wrist, or EC oil on Encon or whatever. Same principle, but just on a standard straight hitch, like no tilt, no nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
every machine had that on it. Like, yeah, we didn't see one machine without that.
Wow. You reckon that'll take off here? Can you see that happening here?
Yeah, to a degree. I think we'll probably uptake tilt rotators more, I would say, because everyone wants tilt. Like, I think, and I might be talking out of school, I don't know, Tilt Rotator Society will give me a tune-up if I am, but like they're going to bring out, or they have got a tilt hitch out with like oil quick on the bottom of it, and I reckon that'll take off in Australia because of the price difference between that and a tilt rotator. I think that will take off. Yeah. I don't think we would have. Yeah, I don't think we would have a standard hitch with just oil quick over here. I don't think that would be very popular. Yeah, no, definitely oil quick. Like everything was branded oil quick. I just see his question there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So
I had it last year.
Yeah. So TR Society saying,
well,
we had the SQ. Yeah.
If more people see that, I reckon that will take off for sure.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Well, hopefully they'll see it.
Semi keen on that myself on the next one.
There you go.
On me yellow.
Is that going to be
Cabelco?
On the yellow Cabelco, huh?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm getting a yellow one.
Oh my god. Are you serious? Or?
Yeah, fucking oath. Yeah, I'm getting a yellow one next time. I don't really like the blue.
Can you get yellow?
Well, they're yellow everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. I was going to say a lot of people wouldn't even know that. They would not even know. Yeah.
I'm not sure what the price difference is, but anyway, it'll be what it'll be. I'm getting a yellow one. I want the only yellow one in Oz. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting it.
Oh, there you go. What's Jenna Troy saying? It has been requested now by the big miners to prevent people getting hurt uncoupling push-type couplings. Yeah. So they're probably starting to implement them in the mines and stuff too, yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely a good idea. I see Oil Quick also had a Encon rebranded Oil Quick too, eh? So they got their own tilt rotator caper happening, but it's obviously made by Encon.
Oh, there you go.
That was a surprise. I thought Encon was all like, only Encon, because like they're not keen on doing the open S thing so that everyone can change attachments between themselves and that. They're pretty sold on just being Encon, so that surprised me. Yeah,
well, for anyone that doesn't know, so the Oil Quick, can you just quickly explain that to people? So what the Oil Quick looks like for anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about?
So it's basically just a quick hitch with your hydraulic hoses built into it, so you can swap hydraulic attachments without getting out, I suppose. Yeah. Same.
Yeah. So you still
as you would with an Encon or a steel wrist, or
but you can't just use any standard buckets with that, is it? So your buckets have to be set up with that too, yeah? Yep. Yes. So if anyone hasn't seen that, you go across to either the steel wrist or Encon site, probably the steel wrist one because he's on here with us, and you'll see how their system works.
He's better
we're gonna give him a bit of a go. So he's actually, since we're talking about him, so TR Society is saying the Open S is compatible with Oil Quick. Oh, there you go. There we go. And who else was on here? Quaker Earthmoving said something before as well. I did see him write something. I think he said it was a good idea. Oh yeah, very good idea. Stig and the Dig saying we'll go SQ on bigger machines and tilt hitch for smaller machines. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
well, it depends,
Way to go.
depends on your budget and that too, you know. So if you've got to change buckets over and that, then and get an actual SQ or a quick oil machine or a quick bucket and all that instead, then it could be costly. So you got to make those decisions there. Moba's joined us as well, so I'm sure he'll probably want to join us in a second. Yeah, so you saw a lot of those there, and the two-piece booms. Yeah, that's true. That's funny that I noticed when you were walking around. I don't know what the fascination with these two-piece booms is. They seem to all have them.
Everywhere you go, like, there's nothing to see a 20-tonner. Like, they're all wheeled machines, but there's nothing to see a 20-ton wheeled machine working on the footpath over there, eh? Like, we wouldn't dream of that. We'd take a 3-tonner or a 5-tonner or something. Like, yeah, it's nothing to see a 20-tonner just with 4 witches hats around the outside of it working in the main drag. Like, that's standard over there.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw that too when I was in Europe. Yeah.
I think the two-piece boom, probably just because they can work them in a bit of a tighter area than a standard one, I suppose.
Yeah, true. Let me see. I got Daniel's asking to join. I'll put him on because we're waiting for him. Beautiful. Yeah, well, that's it's interesting. Yeah, because even when I went a few years ago to Europe, they already had all the wheeled excavators with two-piece booms and sitting on the side of the roads. They were everywhere. And here we go.
Yep.
Daniel, how are you?
Going.
Guys, we got Daniel from. You can't see him. We've got Daniel from Moasure. I can see him. Can everyone else see Daniel? Just give us a quick comment, guys. Hopefully you can see him.
Happens to me all the time.
That's weird, man. I wonder if there's a setting in your Instagram settings. Maybe I have to check that out. It shouldn't be a different thing though. I'm not sure.
Won't get out of it. Can you see? I'm ripped off, eh? I'm ripped off.
You get ripped off. That's what happens in the country, mate. See what happens there. Paulie Frank is on as well. How's that?
Rocking the Moasure shirt as well. Nice.
Oh, look at him.
Thinking about putting me socks on too.
Yes, the Moasure socks.
Moasure socks. Hang on a sec. I haven't got a pair of those. Where's my Moasure socks? I want some too.
You have to come to.
Got to be special, bro.
You have to come to BAUMA before them.
Oh, not to BAUMA. I was going to say I'll come and see you for a nut juice latte. That's what Stig and the Dig saying. But I'll have to come and see you. But if they're not in Epping, then I can't get them. That's all right. Next time.
Just while I'm looking at these were actually cool.
What do you got there? Hang on a second. My screen. Oh yeah, is that from Cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they handing those out? Or did you have to buy them?
Nah, you had to scan your ticket on 10 of their things to pretend you give a fuck about their new stuff or whatever, and then they'd give you one if you went up to the counter and scanned your tag again. You had to
so now you
had to go do learning on their new products to get one. But what I found out, once you scan your ticket once, it went green, so I just went up there every day and grabbed one.
Lovely.
I'll tell you, it's only us Aussies that will be doing that. Everyone else will be like, no, do the right thing. We'll just go, go again.
Fucking give it a damn it. And then they made you buy these.
So you had to pay for that.
What did that cost you?
It's like $50 Australian.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. You have to take a home loan out. Jesus.
And no shit, Libre would have given out, I don't know, what, 600,000-700,000 of these things?
Easily. I've got one. One of my customers went and got me one. Yeah. Everyone had one.
Crazy.
Everybody had one.
I got 8.
They're not that comfortable though. They've got a little din in the front. They bloody leave a din in my forehead. Those hats.
Hey, where's BRW? We'll have to send Brett one. I'll leave it.
Oh yeah,
that would
be good.
We'll send it to him. Oh God,
We'll get him one of these.
Yeah.
Little lady.
And it's all right. It's all right. It's safe for him.
That's all right.
It's safe for him.
It's safe. Brett, I don't think he's on here. If he comes on halfway through, we'll have to show him. Oh, there you go. Oh, good. Daniel, thank you for joining as well, man. We started having a bit of a chat before you jumped on. I was asking Jack, was BAUMA what he expected? What, did it reach his expectations, or did it blow him away? How was it for you? You've already been there, haven't you?
This is my 5th BAUMA. So number
Oh,
5. Oh, we
yeah.
lost Jack. Did we lose Jack?
Oh,
Was he?
no,
Yeah.
he's gone. He'll come back on.
But
He'll
this is
come back.
number
Yeah.
5, and every time it feels like it's just more. To be honest, it's just a bigger event, more things to see. I mean, this time I got around on the Friday. I did a bit of a walk around. I probably did about 40,000 steps on that Friday. And I mean, I saw nothing, to be honest. I had a few things I wanted to see. I went and saw it. And yeah, that's it. But my time was really on the stand from Sunday when I jumped on till the Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday walked around and Saturday out of there, and a week of recovery, to be honest, of jet lag.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah,
It's not close,
yeah,
is it? It's like 20,
no.
it's like 20 something hours travel.
And I
It's a
reckon
long.
every time it gets worse. Every time the jet lag, probably because I'm getting older, it's just worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine, man. I've been there to Europe a few times, and every time we come back, I'm knackered. I always say this is the last time. I'm not going again.
yeah,
Just yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot. It gets to you. Yeah, and to go for such a short period as well, it's like, man, such a big effort for a short time.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, it really, really is a killer. And I mean, every night we had something on. So I mean, we had a lot of customers from Australia over, so we took them, a few different ones out for dinner, and we had a few internal MOBA events on. So every night there was something. So there was really no time to just, to stop. Yeah. Which
yeah,
is good in a
yeah,
way. I mean, that's the reason we do it. We go over there to make the most of it. But it really felt like a lot this time.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
maybe
it
it
was
is like
good.
you
We had a really good stand. I think it was one of the I say the marketing team do an amazing job. So we really had a really good experience this time. The booth looked amazing, and we had some new products. So for us, it was a lot of interest this time around.
Yeah, good. That's good to see. Yeah, and I also want to say thank you. I thanked Jack as well before, but thank you as well for taking the time to jump on and give us those live telecasts. It was good. It was good to see the show in person. We actually got to see behind the
Yep,
scene
yep.
footage before anyone else, which was really good. Thank you for doing
No,
that.
no
If
problem.
anyone hasn't seen that, I actually posted that up. So if you go to the YouTube channel, Earthworks Hub, you can actually see the behind the scenes at BAUMA with Daniel. He went across and showed us the stand as they were preparing it, and then he did another live show during the day, one of the days, and we saw live action people walking around the stands, and that was good. So thanks again, Daniel.
No problem at all. Jack's saying he's trying to join, but I won't let him join.
Oh,
It looks
hang
like.
on, I don't think I accepted it. Hang on, I didn't see the request.
There you go.
Here we go.
He's
There
back.
he,
Hey,
there he is. He's back again. Can you see both of us now?
oh, I can see both. Yeah, that's what I was trying to fix because
Ah,
felt like a cockhead being rude.
no, you know what? Because when you exited, it didn't actually show me that you requested to come back in. It doesn't highlight it. I don't know why, but
Oh, it
when I
didn't. It
click on
wouldn't
requests,
let me send the request.
oh, that's weird, man.
Yeah,
That's weird. I don't know. Maybe it
probably
froze. Maybe it froze with you in there when you left or something. I don't know. Maybe who
maybe
knows? Anyway,
technology. Good shit.
oh,
What the
oh,
fuck is that thing? Have you got a moustache there?
who?
Me? Or
Yeah.
that? No,
No, you.
no,
No.
nothing. I
Oh,
don't think so.
looks like you
It's a
got a
Bloody shaved.
moustache.
I
I got
shaved
a.
this morning. I did a clean shave this morning.
yeah.
It's
I've got
just the
a got a
normal day
got a.
stubble.
Oh, it must be just a comment shadow line. It makes it look like you've got a moustache.
Ah,
God,
no.
looks like Chopper Reed. It's got Chopper Reed style. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny, man. Yeah.
Shit.
I was just saying as well, Daniel. Thank you for taking the time. What was your favorite thing of the show? I know you don't really get a chance to walk around much because you've got a host and that. But what was
When I
your
walked
favorite
around, there was a lot of it. I mean, I tried to walk around and see some attachments. So there's a lot of. I always get very interested with the front-mounted blades.
thing?
There's a lot of different front-mounted blade manufacturers there. Obviously, we're trying to sell them our systems globally, and that's what I tried to do on that Friday. And there was a little different front-mounted blades that you see rebranded in different colors and so on here in Australia. So that's what I did on the Friday. And also, it's and Jack would have seen it. Moba does a lot in the paving space, so a lot of major OEMs use the Moba hardware, and I know it's a nice feeling when you go on Sumitomo or you go on whoever's stand and you see the Moba product. I don't know, it's a nice thing to see, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
I
that
didn't
was
even know Super Homo made pavers.
Yeah.
Until I seen one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've only got 2 in the country here. There was somebody that was bringing them in, and I know the customers that have got them now, and they still use them every day with the Moba system fitted. But in Japan, they're huge. They got their market leader. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
rightio.
market leader of pavers over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't even know they existed. I walked onto their stand and I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, true, man. The super homos. God, that's
The
funny. Every
su-
time you say that, it cracks me up.
Super Homo
Yeah.
Kubotas.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that next. Actually, yeah, tell us about the Kubota. One thing, the only one good thing about it is, and when we had a bit of a chat offline, I actually said this. So Kubota has been one of my favorite machines, and Case Sumitomo, similar thing, being one of my favorites in the 14-ton range, and Kubota in the 5-ton range, I should say. It's like that would be like my I don't know what would the word be for it. My favorite machine. It's
Your kryptonite.
Kubota.
Your
The
kryptonite.
kryptonite. Kryptonite, that's the word for it. I've lost my words. That Kubota 14-ton of it. So for anyone that doesn't know what the hell we're on about here, so they showcased a prototype 14-ton Kubota at the BAUMA Expo, and then upon a closer look,
Inspection because it got the better of me.
yeah, Jack had to go in close and took a screenshot of the actual what do you call the plate, and on the little plate it actually said, hang on, what's Quake saying? Come and be a Volvo. Yeah, come and try a Volvo. There you never know, Quake. You never know. Yeah, on the actual nameplate it actually had Sumitomo written on the actual plate. So it's actually just a Sumitomo 145, I gather.
And then
Branded
upon further investigation, once again, we found out
Yeah.
that the wheel digger they just released is actually a Liebherr.
Yes. Yeah. So prototypes. So I don't know if they're just using those machines as a base for the show. I don't know if they're going to do something different after that, but I gather they might actually just use them forever after that. I don't know. But interesting, man.
I'd be tipping. That's
Wheeled
what you'll be
excavators
getting if you're getting one.
everywhere. Wheeled
Oh.
excavators everywhere.
Yeah. That's one thing I was saying to Jack before when I went to Europe. So over all the years that we've been going and traveling there, and I see wheeled excavators everywhere. Like on the side of the freeways, on the side of the regular like suburban streets, they just use wheel excavators everywhere. I don't know why. Must be just so they can travel
I
around.
noticed the same thing. They're absolutely it doesn't matter where you go, there's a wheeled excavator there.
Yeah, interesting,
100%.
man.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And two-piece booms. We're talking about how they've all got two-piece booms there.
Yep.
Interesting. All right, so we just spoke about some of the favourite things. What was your least favourite things, guys? So you can take turns, I don't know. But what was the least favourite thing about the show?
Mine's real petty, like real petty.
Yeah.
But the service at the food stands was fucking terrible.
Yeah?
And I don't know whether it's just a German thing, whether they're like really patient people or not, but I am not. So you'd go and order a hot dog, and they might be selling chips there as well and drinks and whatever. And if the old mate at the front orders a hot dog and it's not cooked yet, everyone stands there and waits for his hot dog to be cooked instead of the next bloke getting served behind him if he only wants a bucket of chips or a drink or whatever. They don't just push old mate to the side and say, we'll bring your hot dog when it's ready, mate. Everyone waits. Fuck that.
That's Europe in general, man. I reckon, and Daniel will probably vouch for it. It's like that everywhere in Europe.
That's just how it is.
Yeah. No sense of urgency, mate. It's just you wait.
My ADHD did not fucking handle that.
So yours is the food service. What about yours?
Mine is, you ready for it? The shit coffee. I tell you what, fucking shit. Sorry for the language, but it's horrible. It is horrible.
Oh no, that's funny.
Now you know what it's like for everyone else to have almond milk.
I didn't have a coffee. I didn't have a good coffee. I had a coffee. I didn't have a good. The best coffee I had was at Starbucks, and that says a lot. Like that tells you how bad the coffee is. That was my best coffee.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah. You would think
Just
in Europe they'd actually be good with their coffee, but I suppose it's not Italy. It's not. Germany is not very coffee oriented. I think.
Yeah.
the food
Yeah.
everywhere we went out, like every restaurant we went to was impeccable, mate. The food was unreal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon that
Yeah.
schnitzel I had at that the beer garden was the best thing I had.
Oh
Was
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
that was really good. That was really good.
We went there a
Oh.
couple of times.
Yeah, that
I don't
was
know
good.
whether the schnitzels were as good as the titties on the Sheila's bringing them out, but
Oh, that's funny as. What was this like a beer fest? Like an Oktoberfest place, was it?
yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
brow house, whatever they call it.
This was a different one.
Well, Augustina Keller, wasn't it?
Augustina, yeah. And what did they say 6,000 people was capacity?
6,500.
6,500 people,
For a
to give you an
restaurant.
idea how big it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Beer
Is that one where they have?
garden.
Is that where they have all benches, like just all bench seats? There's no. Is it like those? The tables are just all one.
Some of it was,
piece.
some of it was like
Yeah.
that, and some of it's a little bit different. But it's also outside as well. But it's a big joint. But 6,500 people is a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
Um,
of beers,
yeah.
Like that. Everyone's drinking a litre beer. That's 6,500 litres of beer in one round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you
Like
did you
fucking
notice that all the beer they serve, the smallest beer they serve is a 500 ml.
It's
They're all
half a litre.
half
Yeah.
half a liter, everything, man. They used to. I remember that's the one thing I noticed. They all have half a liter.
And the way they
BRW's
carry
joined.
them, the way they
Yeah.
carry them. There was one chick. She was holding about 7, 8 beers just in one hand.
Oh my god, I've seen videos of that. Where's Brett's joined? Hey Brett, we got a gift for you. Straight from Germany. Where is it, Jack? Show Brett. Where is he? Brett, Jack bought you a gift specifically for you. Oh, Malcolm, Reese has joined as well. There you go. There you go, Brett. He got you a special hat. Where is he? Oh god, he'll be punching the screen now. Oh god.
I got him a digger that works too.
And you got all the good stuff.
god.
Look at you. You got a
Poor
whole box of stuff there.
Yeah, I
Jack's one
got
of
a
those
bit.
kids that Jack went around collecting stuff. That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I had the time. I didn't have to stand there at one stand all day.
Yeah, true.
It was a
I would have like 500 of these lanyards.
wow.
Oh my god. You know what Jack's like? You know, at DDT, all the stall holders tell me they have to hide everything so the kids don't pinch it and take everything. That's Jack. They're got to hide everything from him. While Jack's looking for
I'll go had a
stuff.
wheelbarrow of these things in there, little rubber key rings.
Oh.
I would have
Sick.
150 of them.
Yeah. Jenna Troy saying, "Did you have excess baggage? You have to pay extra."
It was 9 kilos heavier on the way home.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
And I didn't buy a single thing, eh?
Oh,
Lieber actually gave us these things. They're cool as fuck.
hey, Lieber.
Model crane with BAUMA 25 on
They
it.
pumped some
Somebody
big
just-
money into that event.
Yeah. Yeah, Stig and the Dig was just asking about that. Did they have much die-cast stuff for sale? But they're actually giving it away. How good's that?
Yeah, Lieber was giving it away. I did make one purchase. I did lie, sorry. I got my digger. Just not an offset.
That's like
Boom.
Oh.
that's like mine up there. Good on you, mate. There you go. I've got
Because
two.
I've never
I've got
been
two.
able to find my model in Australia, so I got that over there.
There you go.
It was cheap too. It was only like $190 Australian.
190.
Yeah, because it's like dollar for dollar over there, but then you do the conversion and it's retarded.
190 bucks. Could have bought a remote
Like, so you
control
go out
one for that much.
You go out for dinner and a steak's like $49 over there. They're $49 here,
Yeah.
but $49
Yeah, I know.
over there is 50, like 103 over here.
Yeah, that's right. So if you don't convert it, you can be in trouble.
So,
Yeah.
like, I learned after the first day, I was like, it's just dollar for dollar. It is what it is. But yeah, wow.
Yeah. So
Talk
what about? So
see you coming.
that's it. What were some of the? What was it like with the electric scene? Did they have a lot of electric machines and stuff?
Yeah, there was a few. I noticed. I'm gonna fuck it up.
What's that?
HVO 25, I reckon they're calling it.
Okay.
And that's their new thing that they're sort of pushing a bit over there. Some of the bigger brands, and it's like,
Is that hydrogen, you mean, or
nah,
something
it's
else?
like cooking oil or something, or canola oil, or like waste
Oh,
oil
okay.
they convert into fuel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, HVO 25. I'll have a photo of it somewhere, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's HVO 25. That's their new thing they're pushing.
There you go, man. There you go.
65 mil. It was 68 million euro. So
Oh,
that'll be like
oh,
Wow.
fucking
Well,
yeah.
100 and what would that be? Just double it.
Yeah,
68
just
million.
double it. Yeah, that's it, man.
Wow.
Yeah, 120 Aussie million dollars.
Well, 100,
That's a lot of money for
136 million.
yeah. Well, they'd want to make a few sales, I'll tell you what,
Not
after that.
bad for
Bloody
7
hell.
days. Wow.
I know,
I don't
man.
know what like we went to the dinner, and I would hate to think what the dinner cost, eh? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking incredible. I think there was 2,500 people at the dinner from 27 different countries. It was
So you went out for with a Labour group for dinner,
Libre took us out for dinner, and they give you all this, give you these things. I had these things made for everyone. That was on your table, and then you
yeah.
got a shot glass to have your schnapps with.
Wow. It's massive.
Yeah. That's not
And
a
then
shot glass. That's a pot.
yeah, so that was good. And then like the bus to the factory, and then they give us them cranes and a heap of shit at the factory and that. Yeah, it was unreal.
Yeah.
They're family owned. That blew me away.
Yeah,
Like
that's
still,
such a big company, is still family. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. 5,000 employees. That was right off. What else was an interesting fact from Libre? We weren't allowed to take any photos at the factory, so it was only like the photos that I put up were the only ones we're allowed to take. So we got some with that 3,500 ton crawler crane, and the track frame of it, another one inside. But yeah, that was the only photos we were allowed to take on the whole site, and they were pretty onto that. Yeah, we tried to do the Aussie thing and get a couple every now and then, but yeah, no, they come over and make sure you got rid of them.
You're gonna get kicked out of Libre, bloody hell.
They were 90% of their like welding, like none of it's autonomous. It's all done by hand except for I think some of the boom sections. Like that blew me away.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You'd think would be robotic, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
suppose.
their reason behind it was, you've got a 450 ton mobile crane going through, then the one behind it is a 70 tonner. So to swap that line, they would have to have a line for every single model, whereas that's not how cranes get ordered. So, one bloke orders a 450, then the next order's a 70, so they just swap it out, and it's just one after the other, and the humans are doing it all. Yeah, it's incredible. The only thing that's made off site is the chassis. The chassis are made by a third party, and they come in like sort of rolling, I suppose, but upside down. Yeah.
Yeah, and BRW saying they have an inspector watching every weld. Oh, right, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they do. Every 2 years, all their welders get recertified.
Yeah,
through themselves. They have their own sort of trainers, I suppose, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So they go through that every 2 years, and they also have a competition every 6 months. So all the young blokes usually get on that and try and outdo each other and that. And they made some cool shit. They had a table there halfway through the factory tour with the bloke that won it this year. And he had all his stuff there that he'd made and showing off and that. Like, some of it was pretty cool, but once again, couldn't take any photos of it. But yeah, he made some cool shit. Just incredible. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, exactly. Some people are saying that they can't believe that they're a family business still. They're very, very big for a family business. Well, I think they've probably done that over so many years. Yeah, they'd be pretty. How many generations do you reckon have been out around for Libre? They've been around for a while,
I
haven't
think,
they?
I think it's third generation now, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Those built
the
over the
third,
engines.
the third generation, I think there's 6 of them at the minute, I think. Yeah. Which is
Wow.
Yeah.
still pretty small, I suppose. Like if they, like they said, they to be sort of pretty reactive to the market because there's no, like it's not about bottom line that they don't care if they want to change something on a, I don't know, 30-ton digger. They just go, yeah, no, we'll change it. Like the decision's made like that. It's not, it doesn't have to go through everyone and then go through marketing and go through, you know, a sustainability, anything like that. It's just, yep, no, we're doing it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll change it back or do something else or whatever. Like, yeah, they can be just so
Yeah,
onto it, I suppose. They can just change
they're
whatever
not,
they want.
yeah, they're not too top heavy where they have to
Yeah.
wait for
Yeah.
decisions to come through.
So the big question is, now
yeah.
that you did the factory tour, would you ever buy one?
Oh,
Mm, I wouldn't buy one of their diggers, no. No. Not because I don't think they're good. I think they're probably great. Their cranes are definitely the best. Like that, I don't think there's anyone that's making them better than they are. But I don't reckon there's enough. Like if I was going to buy a mining digger, fucking oath,
Yeah.
I'd buy a Liebherr, like a 9800
Probably
or a
just the
9400 or something. But
support,
like
yeah,
to go,
just the
yeah, to go and buy a 20 tonner or a 14
Yeah.
tonner or a 10 tonner or something, like, yeah, no way, not in a million years.
yeah, and we've got, obviously we've got people that can vouch for that. It's just a bit lacking on the support side, maybe in Australia. Maybe not a big enough market of that size or that range at the
Yeah,
moment.
not enough of them around.
Yeah.
It's not a big enough money maker for them, I suppose. And
Yeah.
but yeah, the bigger stuff definitely leading the market there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's good, man. Sounds like you got a good good lunch and a good visit to the Liebherr factory. That's very good, man. Did you guys
Definitely
do
a
any
highlight.
other? Definitely a highlight. If anyone from Australia was thinking about going over to BAUMA, what would you recommend to them to in order to get ready for it properly, or when they get there? Any suggestions?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's different. Everyone's going to want to look at different things. Everyone's going to want to spend a different amount of time there, I suppose. Like, not everyone would probably be as thorough at looking at the show as what I was, I suppose. A lot of people would probably just walk around outside and maybe do a couple of the big sheds where Cat and Komatsu are and then fuck off, I suppose. But, we went through everything just to
It's
have a look because we were there. And
it's pretty easy to organise. I mean, to get to the show, it's easy, to be honest. I mean, when you're there, you're immersed in it. I think it's all, yeah, it's pretty well done, to be honest. And it needs
Yeah.
to be for that many people going through the show. Yeah, so
Yeah. And we were talking about, I think Jackie might have been offline. We're talking about how long the flights are and stuff. Would you say to people that they should try and maybe incorporate it with like a longer holiday so it's worthwhile flying that far, or do you think just if you want to do it, just go and do it and spend the time you need there and then come back home?
everyone's business and everyone's situation is different. If you can do longer, I would 100% do longer next time, or like I would do it different, knowing what I know now. I'd never been out of Australia, mate, so I was very naive on how far we actually went. I just went to travel agent and booked it, mate. I never went and did any studying or looked at anything. Like, stupid. Like, yeah, we should have been jumping on a plane and going to London or Italy or fucking whatever while we were over there because I didn't realize we'd traveled the whole fucking circumference of the globe. Like,
yeah, it is true. After sitting in the plane for 21 hours or whatever it is, 24 hours.
but
It's
majority
flight.
of the Aussies that came to visit me, they all were doing it minimum 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That was what pretty much everyone was doing.
Yeah. Yeah. And when they come there, you're saying don't worry about hiring cars and stuff, just transport everything. Just transport it to and from the show.
yeah, the underground's incredible. The system is fucking impeccable, mate.
Yeah.
I think they were doing trains every 3 minutes to the show, and every train was
2.
full to the brim. Was it every 2 minutes?
2
every
minutes.
2
Yeah,
minutes,
both
and it
ways.
was full. You couldn't squeeze another person on.
Oh,
We
You know?
found though, you were getting off at Messendant West, I think. If you
Yeah,
got off at Ost, where we got off, there was
yeah,
no one on the train when you got
yeah. When you
on the way
got on,
home.
because it's the end of the line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like I would walk to the other end of the show to get
yeah,
on and off there than what I would getting on at West
yeah,
or off at West
yeah,
because yeah, you just got fucked.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was that busy.
man. So does that mean you'd have to book accommodation and that really, really early? Like a few years
No.
before or a year before?
Oh, well, no. We didn't book any earlier than I think it was 11 months because I don't think we could book flights more than 11 months out.
Oh,
I
yeah.
reckon.
Yeah.
So we booked it as soon as we could, but we didn't have any trouble. But I know people that booked 3 or 4 weeks in advance and they got accommodation. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
the accommodation was expensive. Like our
Yeah.
accommodation was pretty povo, but it was, I think it was $7,000 for fucking, what was it? 10 nights.
Mm.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You reckon
They
that?
know.
That was
They know they're going to get
the one room for 2 of us with 2 single beds. There was no couch. There was no fuck all. Like it was 2 beds and like we could touch each other.
Oh, we don't
Hey, I
want to know.
don't
We
know.
don't want to
Oh,
know.
yeah,
mate.
we don't
wanna
wanna know.
Yeah.
Stop the conversation. We don't want
It was
to know.
kind of gay, but it was just how it was.
That's
Two
for another
lonely guys
channel.
from Echuca. Oh, I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, in Germany, Pachuca meets Germany. Oh no. Someone, Jake Sivanella is asking, what were the different types of attachments that you saw that we don't have? I know we touched on the attachments a bit earlier. What are the ones that you reckon we don't have? Do you
There was
remember anything?
fucking hundreds of them that we don't have.
Yeah.
Literally. Probably the standout one, and I'd never even thought of the concept before, was was like a mini vac truck on the end of the digger. So
Oh, I saw that video.
yeah, so like non-destructive digging, like a little rotating hose that sprayed water out. Yeah, it sucked it into a little bucket that was on the end of the digger and it tipped itself out and whatever. Like that was fucking right off.
That's crazy, man. So where does it get the actual suction from? Was it just like a turbine thing from the hydraulics?
Yeah, it had a vacuum pump on it that must have been hydraulically driven somehow. I don't know. It's on me in me highlights there. I think on the first or second day. Have a look. Yeah.
I remember seeing that. Yeah, I remember you sent that through.
It was
Yeah, there you go.
wild.
Yeah, crazy, man, crazy. Yeah, the boys are having a good laugh. BRW saying roadie tilt rotator, any good? The roadie tilt rotator. Did you see
Oh,
that
like
one there?
rototilt or
Yeah, I think it must be that one.
yeah, they were there, I think. Um, I don't know. There's that many brands we didn't even. Once you've seen one tilt rotator, you've sort of seen most of them.
Yeah.
Steel Wrist probably had the best stand there, I reckon, for tilt rotators. Encon's was very, very small. It was only one machine. Steel Wrist was fucking huge. It was a wonderful display.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had a lot of ambassadors there too. Actually, you got to meet one of them. You got to meet the Digga girl.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that talking to her?
Yeah, it was unreal. She was, like more than generous with her time, I thought. Like, I don't know. I just sort of thought, she's that famous. She would just like get a photo and fuck off. But no, she was real good. I was probably talking to her for an hour and a half or something like that. Like, she was unreal. Yeah. Real good.
Oh, good, man. Good. That's really good. Did you get to see the Steel Wrist stand as well, Daniel?
No,
Or not really.
No, I didn't get out. Didn't get out there.
Yeah, they had the
definitely,
beaded,
like literally the biggest, definitely.
Yeah, I saw heaps about it because they've got the bearded excavation guy from the UK. He's an ambassador, I think. Then they had the other guy. I forgot his name now. There's a few people that are ambassadors for him over there. So they kept posting and they got a lot of exposure.
LS Earthworks, is it? There's an American fella, I think.
That's the American guy. He's got a MOBA. I'm pretty sure he's the one with the MOBA system as well. He's a MOBA ambassador as well.
Oh,
I'm pretty
does
sure.
he have a Mechalac or something?
Oh, I don't know what he's got. I know I think he's from Washington. I'm pretty sure that's the guy. I met him at Conexpo.
There's a few
What
of them that were there.
else?
There was another guy that was there too. But yeah, Stillwrist had a lot of ambassadors. Like what do you call it? Doing videos for them. So they got a bit of
The Digga
exposure
girl
there.
was like proper busy because she was doing Hyundai, Kubota, Kobelco, and Steel Wrist. Like she had a bit on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, more importantly, did she ask about me?
Right,
She
mate.
say,
I was
how's that
even
right?
wearing the jumper, eh? And
Yeah.
it should just she want nothing to do with you, really. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Said
I know
said if she gets over to Oz, she'll come to a Chuka and visit, but she didn't say much about Melbourne. Yeah.
Oh, God. I'll have to do better. I'll have to try better. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. TR Society. You're saying, yeah, Connor's a digger driver.
Yeah,
That's the guy I was thinking of.
I saw a post about him.
Yeah, and Bearded Excavator and Digger Girl. Yeah, so they did a lot of content tourists. So,
Unfortunately, like Steel Wrist did have the best tilt rotator stand, but they did not have the coolest operator. That bloke on that Liber handing out hats and lollies and cigarette lighters to kids was the coolest cunt I've ever seen in my life.
Paul,
Had his dog sitting under his feet, a dart going, a kid in the back seat, and he's handing lollies to kids out of the grapple on the Encon. Fucking, he was the coolest fucking cunt I've ever seen.
Oh, there you go.
He was
mate.
good on it too, like proper. He could steer it, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of clips on that, and you were putting hats on people's heads in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a champion of champions, that bloke.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's risky though. When you see them putting the hats on, I'm thinking, what if just that one little touch of the joystick, and that poor guy could be going down, lights out.
Life's all about what ifs, eh? Like we need
They
to
are
just
pretty
calm
relaxed
the
though about. I think they're relaxed about safety over there. I tell you what, like even
to calm the fuck down in Oz, eh?
Yeah.
We've gone way too far.
Yeah.
We were setting up the stand on the Saturday, and I looked up, and there was a guy with a forklift with a massive box, like just wobbling there, right above my head. Mate, the guy could not. No one had safety vests on. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh.
No.
Isn't it funny how
anyone could walk in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, and I think Jack will agree because we had a bit of a chat the other day. Australia's just gone like way overboard. I understand we have to run things safely. Yes, we've got to have systems in place and that. But I'll tell you what, I agree, man. Sometimes we've made it way too hard to do work nowadays. Yeah. Way too hard.
And you think it wouldn't be like that, to be honest. You think in Germany it's going to be, proper. But I'll tell you what, yeah. The setup, like I said, the eye opener is the setup. If you go in there, and anyone can go in there. I mean, there were kids in there walking around and doing whatever they want to do. No one even pulled them up. Nothing.
Yeah. Imagine having a dart in your digger with a kid in the back in Australia. Fuck, you'd be in jail.
Yeah, it's so true. The site would be shut down instantly. Yeah.
Like the Liber factory was a classic for that. Like we're in there, and there's a bloke on a step ladder, like 4 meters up, welding a section of a lattice boom for a crawler crane. He's like tacking this 150 mil round, 25 mil thick bit of pipe in place. There's a bloke at the bottom just holding it. He's up 4 meters on a ladder, just like tacking it, no helmet, like just into it. There's push bikes riding around the whole factory because the factory's that big. They ride push bikes everywhere to get around. There's no helmets. There's no high vis. There's no yellow painted lines on the floor. There's no fuck all. It's just like if you're a dickhead, you're going to get hit.
Yeah.
Like ideal.
Yeah. No, the common sense. Yeah, Sydney Rockwell saying, yeah, it's just we've lost our common sense here, man. And so many safety guys employed and want to have their roles. They've got to make sure that they're justifying their roles and stuff, that they make all these rules and then they find it hard to follow themselves. And I've seen it happen, man. In workplaces I've worked in, we've had all these safety managers come up with ideas and that. Then they're the first ones walking outside the yellow lines, not wearing high-vis vests. And I'm like, you're the ones coming up with these ideas.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Should be way more of it. And then, like, everyone was on the piss. Like every stand you went to, like it was fucking right off.
Oh,
Like
Daniel, can you vouch for
especially the
that?
Saturday and Sunday. Like you said that the like on the Friday, like show's over, like that's just the kids and the families that come on the Saturday and Sunday, and you were right because everyone in those sheds, all the staff were sitting at their tables. They didn't talk to you. They didn't want to look at you. They didn't even want to know you. They were just getting retarded drunk
Yeah.
at their stand. Like they couldn't care less. They were over it.
That's funny, man. Oh man. Yeah, no, I know DDT's a little bit like that. They do drink and stuff on there. That surprised me a bit when I first went. Surprised that they allow that, but you know what? You got to have some, like you say, some common sense, and you got to allow some things. Otherwise, yeah, it just takes away all the fun, all the I don't know. It's like just makes it too restricted, you know.
Yeah,
Mm.
100%. DDT is probably
Mm.
one of the better events in Australia,
Yeah,
really.
it is.
Like as far as being relaxed, like yeah, I reckon it's good. It definitely was better when it was at Panthers. There's no two ways about that.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
it's definitely yeah, it's the only one in Australia worth looking at anyway.
Mm.
For earth moving gear alone, like obviously
There's
there's
another
plenty
one.
of
There's
shows for
another one that
farming and
same
stuff,
week.
but
There's another one that same
Yeah,
week, but I don't know so much about it in Brisbane. The
yeah,
Hems, or is that?
that's at the
it's
truck
the
show, isn't
Brisbane Truck
it?
Show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's the
they're
one.
making
Yeah,
it.
it looks
Yeah,
small though. It did look pretty small.
it is. Yeah, yeah, it's part of the truck show now. Oh, they added it onto it. I think the CCF group or whatever it
Yeah,
is part of
Oh
that
yeah.
too or something.
CCF group.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some expos coming up. So we've got AgFest, which is in Tasmania. That's more of a farming show, but a bit of everything there. So I've got that next week. So on Wednesday, I'll head to Tassie. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's the show. And then a bit of a week gap, and then off to
Yeah.
DDT.
There you go. There's another one. Is it
Busy
Agquip? Is
boy.
there another? Where's Agquip?
Yeah,
Is
there's
that
a few.
up
There's a
in?
few different ones. There's, I think,
Is
AgQuip's the one in Tamworth, maybe, or
is that Gunnedah?
Canada.
Yeah, Gunnedah.
That's the one.
Gunnedah. That's the
Yeah,
one. That's Agquip.
yeah.
And then there's the one in Toowoomba, I think it is in Queensland. Not Agfest. What's the other one? Farm Fest. I think it's Farm Fest. Supposed to be that's supposed to be good for machines. I want to get up to that one. Um, what else was I going to say? There was something else I was going to say. I can't remember now. Anyway, I'll think of it in a second. But something you mentioned before made me think about it. Oh yeah, Farm Fest in Toowoomba. Sydney Rockwell's confirming that.
Yeah.
That's in June. So I might see if I can make
Oh,
my
that's
way up
already
there
in
as well.
June.
Yeah, so it's very quick. Straight. Everything's just like one after the other. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
So they're all happening. I don't know when the HubCon's happening. The HubCon might be happening. We're gonna have to do one of those very very soon, I reckon. What? Jack's looking at me like, what's that?
Me phone just rang for a job and then I didn't have me Bluetooth again.
Oh, okay, yeah. BRW saying Brisbane Truck and Machinery Show is crap compared to what it used to be. Yeah. Well, I'm hearing
Yeah.
different things. Now, Daniel, you were saying that you wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, so
Tonight.
we've got a few changes happening at Moba. So we used to sell on the East Coast through a dealer called EA or ETS. They were the Case and Lugong dealers. They've had a huge restructuring over the last month, so they're no longer the Case and Lugong dealer. And we followed suit essentially. So we're starting our own operations on the East Coast with the 3D. We already sell on the East Coast, but with the 3D we were always selling through dealers.
Yep.
So we've got our new guy James starting tomorrow. He's coming down to Melbourne for a week in Queensland, and we're still looking for someone in New South Wales. But essentially, we're opening our own staff on the East Coast, mainly just to look after customers that have bought systems, but of course to grow the business up there as well.
Awesome.
So that's a fair few things happening. A good big investment from our side, that's for sure. A
Yeah.
little bit scary, but I mean, look, we've got a lot of customers up there using our 3D systems, and we really wanted to support them, even though they didn't buy directly through us, they bought through dealers. We
Yeah.
said, hey, since this restructuring is happening, let's invest, and and off we go. So definitely,
Awesome.
if you're looking for something on the East Coast, I mean, we're going to have our own representation there. So definitely reach out, please.
Yeah. Well done, Moba, mate. Well done. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's saying well done.
Yeah.
That's good. So, does that mean you'll have like a factory or warehouse there as well, like you do here in
We've just
Melbourne?
got
Or?
the main thing is that we'll be working from just a shared open office. So James will be in a open office there with a storage unit. But he's got a full work ute we've got for him to start with. And normally same here. We're going to site. We're seeing people on site. So yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely local stock and local staff. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So, when you say East Coast, what does that sort of? What are the
Yeah,
boundaries?
so James is starting, or the MOBA Queensland is North Brisbane. That's the office there. And New South Wales, we're still looking for something. So we're really trying to find the right staff member, to be honest. We just don't want to get somebody that, ticks the box to get somebody they know nothing about machine control.
Yeah.
So we are still looking there. And to be honest, we're pretty open. So if somebody comes, let's say it's from Newcastle, we're pretty open to, let's say, it should be Newcastle, or if it's CBD Sydney, or if it's wherever the customers are there. I mean, we've
Yep.
got. I mean, there's hundreds upon hundreds really of 3D systems. The old dealer ETS did a good job. They really got some systems out there. Now we want to build on that, support those customers, and yeah, take it to the next level essentially.
There you go. There you go. Brett King saying me. Yeah. I don't know if he means him for the job or him as in he's got the equipment. I'm not sure. But there you go. Brett King
But if
is all over
anyone knows
socials.
anyone in New South
Yeah.
Wales,
Yeah.
please, who's a service technician. It's a hybrid role, it's a service technician and a bit of sales. But please let me know, because it is hard to find. I can tell you that it's
Yeah.
challenging.
Yeah.
Have to do a bit of FIFO,
Like you said.
mate.
Yeah. Bit
Might
of
have to.
FIFO.
Might have to. I mean, I have
Bit
to
of
do that
FIFO.
anyway. We already do a bit of that anyway, but we want our own dedicated pet staff there. That way, if somebody really rings and wants support tomorrow,
It's instant.
or they're
Yeah.
there, we can have somebody out there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, good. Very good, man. Sounds like some big promising things there. So hopefully the company expands out there and does well, man. I'm sure you will anyway.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's a good base. It's a good base because we've got customers out there, and yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome, man.
Oh, here we
Awesome.
go.
I've got
Found one.
There you go, Darcy Barlow. Here you go. TR Society. Brett King's going to call you. There you go.
Okay.
You got people already. Hopefully it works, man. Hopefully it works. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Brett King said he will call. You've got Darcy Barlow, another guy. So yeah, there's a few people
No,
already there.
Just
Yeah.
I was just talking to elders too. They reckon the weather's going to come good tomorrow at wherever BRW is.
Oh, I was just reading that as you said it. Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah,
No, good. So yeah,
I'll
there you
bring
go.
in the good weather, mate. We'll just hook you up. We'll send you a system straight up tomorrow.
I've got
That's
Yeah.
it.
so
Done
many
deal.
people. I've got so many people on the East Coast who say the weather's killing them, completely killing them, and they'll buy a system when that sun comes out. The
Yeah.
amount of
it's come-
systems I'm going to sell when that sun comes out, it's going to be amazing.
The sun's coming tomorrow, so the system will be there the following day.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then the guy will come in to install it the next day as well. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, no, we'll make it happen. It's all good.
That's it. No,
Might have to
that's
charter
good. Good to
your
hear.
plane. Might have to charter your plane,
Yeah.
Jack.
You know,
Oh,
like I said, we're good to go. It's ready to go. We're
you got to put a big MOBA sticker on the side.
Yeah,
That's it.
beautiful.
And
Yeah.
a little Earthworks hub one somewhere on there. You got to find a spot for me as well.
put that on the fuel cap. You can sponsor the fuel.
I won't be getting in there though. I'll sponsor whatever you want, but I'm not getting in the plane. That's for sure. All right.
That's
So
all right.
no, it's good.
That's all right.
Oh yeah. I do. I thank you guys for coming on, man, and talking about BAUMA, because I think a lot of people are probably being keen to go and didn't have a chance to go, or wondering what happens there. And a lot of guys may not even ever have the chance to go, because it's a big outlay to go, as you were saying. Everything's expensive. It's a long flight. You got to take time off work if you're working and stuff. So I imagine a lot of people may not even be lucky enough to go. So it's good to hear and have you. Hey,
I don't even know how you could sit like. I know I sound like a cockhead, but there's no way I could sit in a fucking chair on the bottom level of the plane for fucking 21 and a half hours. Fuck that.
It's not
No
easy,
way.
man. I've done it a few
way.
times. Yeah, it's not easy, man. Not easy.
I was
Yeah, plenty of pacing.
fidgeting the whole time up the top, and I had heaps to do. Yeah, no way.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's another cost too. So if you do want to go business or first class or whatever, then they're extra costs again, man, for people that that are thinking
100%.
about going. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's another bit of advice, I suppose, for someone. Yeah, if you are making that big 20 something hour flight, maybe you should consider paying a bit more and going in a bit more luxury.
It's the only reason I did it. I couldn't have sat still for long enough. Not in a million years.
Yeah. No, true. It is.
Having the ability to get up and walk around for an hour or two if you wanted to was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, very good. Simco Hayden saying you're in a different tax bracket.
Yeah. I just saw that there.
Oh gosh. Nah, good. I really do appreciate you guys sharing.
It's all deductible. You're mad if you don't, I reckon.
You gotta spend it somewhere, is it? Oh man. Nah, good.
Mike told me once,
is there any...
trees do not grow to heaven.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? You only live once as well, man. So sometimes, you know what, just do it, man.
If you're like Dan and you go every year. But
yeah.
Jack, are you happy? Are you happy that you went to BAUMA in the end? Were you like you've ticked the box? Is there? Do you think you'll go to ConExpo? Do you think that's another thing you want to see, or not?
Yeah,
really?
no,
Done it?
no. I think ConExpo is something I'd want to see. I think just being in another country is probably something I want to see now. It's opened my eyes to what else is out there in the world. I don't think I would go to BAUMA again.
I think once you've done it, you've done it. If you, as a spectator, not a spectator, but somebody looking, you've done it. It's done. Yeah.
I don't. Maybe in 20 years, maybe. But I don't think enough would change in 3 years to warrant spending that money and taking that much time off work again to go to the same thing again. DDT's easy. It's only up the road. You just get in the car and go for a look, and I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I probably enjoy talking shit there more than I do actually looking at videos there.
Are you staying there the full 3 days?
No, we'll leave Sunday morning. Yep. But
I should tell everybody as well, we're going to be on the Saliba agricultural stand. He's one of our dealers. He does the underbelly blades. So we'll be on his stand for 3 days. But we've got a few dealers there. We've got the guys from Perth there, which are selling the Mechalex, Digga, right? And we've got also Lawless Lasers there. He's doing front mounted blades. He's there with our gear. So we've got a fair few guys with Moasure products there. But we'll be there the 3 days, obviously.
Yeah, I'll be there as well. I'm going to be there a few days before. Got some stuff to do as well, and then I'll be coming back on the Monday after. I'll be there all 3 days. Yeah. So I'll be floating between all my sponsors and coming to talk to everyone and that. So I'll probably post something up before the show and tell everyone where I'm going to be and stuff like that. So Daniel, I'll be talking to you as well, man. Yeah.
I'll do that.
I'll be floating. I bought myself a flag. Oh, check this thing out. Hang on a sec. Can you guys let me get the phone? Hang on. Oh, it finally arrived. Oh, really broke the phone. See, I bought that big sign. So that flag is going to be floating on the trolley that I bought.
Hat and walk around. And everyone's going to see it.
Yeah, little propeller hat.
Everyone, look out for that sign. Yeah, you'll see that flag. I'm going to have it attached to my trolley, and then I'll be dragging it around as I'm walking. You don't have to
stand there though, Ivan, do you? You're just going to float around. Is that right? Oh, I've lost the audio.
He's done his sound.
My sound the phone started flashing. It's like Siri came on or something.
Anyway, so you're not having a stand there. You're just going to obviously float around to some sponsors.
Yeah, this year I'm going to float around. I wasn't sure exactly how big I'll get this year, so I didn't really organise anything. But I've actually grown faster than I thought. So I think next year I might do something. I might even have like a stand where we can sit and do podcasts and that in the stand.
Casting couch.
Yeah, the casting couch. The casting couch.
Casting couch.
The casting couch. Yeah.
You reckon a couple of blokes staying in Germany was gay?
The casting couch. Yeah, well, you know. I'll tell you what, man. I think it's a good idea, but I don't know.
I've still got a couple of photos to post up of old Uncle Dan here too, actually. I got a couple saved away.
Oh,
a couple of
really? Nah.
latte substitutes and whatnot.
I've got a picture. Apparently, the guys from Machuga got a picture of you in the gutter on the Monday night. They reckon.
They're dreaming. They're
That's what
dreaming.
they told me. They said they've got a
Oh,
picture of
They're,
Jack in the gutter.
nah,
in Germany,
no.
in Germany.
In
Oh
Germany.
god,
I don't know whether
that's
you
funny.
noticed, but they don't have gutters over there.
Yeah, it's for that. It's for that reason. That's what it is.
I may
Uh,
or may not have gotten close enough to have a bit of an inspection.
Yeah.
oh
But
yeah.
you had a big night on the first night, didn't you? Is
Yeah, we
that
got
right?
first night. We got first night fever, and then I didn't drink for the rest of the trip. I was fucked.
Okay.
No good.
Yeah.
It happens every time, man. It happens every time.
It was my outing, and I was out.
I think when I was in Germany last time, I was walking with my kids, and they go, "Dad, what's that in the bushes?" And you know the median strip between the two sides of the road. There's a small median strip full of like little bushes, and there was a guy knocked out. Obviously had too much to drink, and he fallen inside the median strip in those bushes, and his hand was just sticking out.
Oh my
And I was thinking, if
God.
cars go past, they're gonna squash his hand. And we were like, should we go help him? And then I saw him finally like coming to, and then like trying to stand up and stumbling, and I was like, oh god, someone's had a big night. So yeah,
There was a lot of people
Oh,
blind. Like if you walk the streets at night, there was a lot of people blind.
yeah, yeah.
The,
I noticed
it
it
really was.
everywhere.
I reckon we can drink over here. We have nothing on there, mate. Like, not even a single thing. Like, you jump in that underground in the morning, 7 a.m., there's blokes at the
People
newsagents buying bottles of piss to sit
Yeah.
on the train and drink for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't even buy a beer in Oz until 10 o'clock, can you?
No, that's right. And you
Like,
can't even buy one at the actual train station. No way.
Yeah.
they're having,
Yeah,
they're
it's
having,
them on the train. Yeah.
they're having three long necks for breakfast.
Yeah, it's true. Like I said, they're all half a liter. You go there, and the first thing they offer you is a half a liter beer. That's like the smallest size they got.
Remember when we went and got the schnitzel, the lunch stand, and that bloke was sitting there, and must have been like a group of 10 of them, and they were having like a drinking game. And old mate had put a beer up to his mouth, like a big liter one. The boys would punch him in the chest, so then he'd go and suck his beer in. I thought that was a great laugh. Yeah, and then we went back there for dinner that night, and there was 5 blokes. This bloke was like 120 kegs, like he was a big dude. They were carting him out. He was asleep in their arms. He was fucked.
Oh.
He'd been there
only in Europe,
all arvo, and they were feeding them to him.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Oh, it's all part of the experience when you go there. Yeah, Quake Earth Moving saying the Euros can drink like men. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Quake likes to have a bit of a drink. Yeah. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny. No, good stories, man. Hopefully everyone's enjoying this. Like I said, a lot of people might not even get a chance to go and ever do BAUMA, but at least now through you guys they can experience it. So I do thank you for sharing all that information.
Keep an eye out on your mailbox, bud. I've got the box nearly packed, so
have you?
shoot her off this week sometime. Yep.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, good. Yes, we'll keep everyone informed on that when it happens. No, good. Anything else you want to add before we finish up, guys?
If you want to do it, do it.
Don't all jump at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, do
right.
it. Good advice. Yeah, for Germany, yeah, that's right. Definitely. All right.
Bucket list thing for me for 10 years, and I've done it now.
That's it. So Connex, you reckon Connex will be next?
Yeah, I'll probably do it. I won't say no, yeah.
Yeah,
Whether it'll be this one or the next one, I don't know. But
yeah, Mobile's got to stand there. I think it's next year. I'm not sure if I'll go or not, to be honest, but I might. Yeah, I might. They sort of any one of the subsidiaries will go there, and I might do it, I might not, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Is that a shorter
your
flight?
protege, Mike, he's a good dude.
Who?
Your protege, your other half, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
He might go.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Something will happen. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. All right. When is it? Next year?
Next year. I think it's March.
Next year. And to a flight to Connex is what? How long? 17 hours? 15?
I think.
I think
14, I think, isn't it?
14, 15 hours, yeah. You normally will fly here to LA to Vegas.
Oh, there you go. Maybe might be something on the cards. You never know. All right, cool. Well, you know what? I think we'll end it here, boys. I thank you very much once again. And yeah, I appreciate all your feedback, guys. Oh, it's just
No,
saying 16 hours to LA.
yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Thank
No,
you for
good. Yeah,
having
thank
me.
you.
I really appreciate it. So yeah,
No
definitely.
worries.
Yeah, I'm glad people can hear a little bit about BAUMA and what it was about for sure.
Just
Yeah, that's
just
it.
looking at your poster, Dan, it's a bit weird. You've got a portrait up behind you.
Of me, yeah, with my mode, yeah, with my mode.
Yeah, you can see half of it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
my
good,
little
boys.
portrait.
Oh, look, there you go. I love it. I love it. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'll leave you guys to it. For everyone, before I say goodbye, make sure you go onto the website. If you want to list your business on there, go and add it to the business listings. If you've got an event or if you've got jobs that you're looking for an operator or any type of worker, you can go and list them on there. What else is on there? We've got tip sites. I can see actually a lot of people are using the tip sites. I never actually noticed it, but today I went on and had a look at some stats, and I can see like a lot of people are going on and using the tip sites to obviously they're searching for a tip site, so they're going on there. So if anyone's got a tip site to add your tip site on there so that we can guys that are looking for somewhere to dump material, they've got the information there. So add that on there. We've got merch. We've got news on there. You've got all my partners, all my sponsors, MOBA being one of them. You can go up and get discounts from these guys. So you can use my code eWorks Hub if you want to get discounts with MOBA, and the same for all my other partners as well. So go on the front page of the website and you'll see all the partners on there. What else was there? Make sure you go to subscribe on my YouTube channel, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. What else is there? Spotify. So these podcasts, even these live ones that we do on Sundays, they all get posted up on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. So you can go and listen to them if there's something that you missed or if you didn't get a chance to get to the episode or to the Sunday night. And what else? I think that's basically it. Subscribe on YouTube. I've got 1,000 already now, so I'm happy. Go on, keep going. Let's go. Oh, wait, Jack's got his waving his little finger. Yeah, go ahead.
Just want to add one little thing. I didn't actually know about Brett Wilson from Sealrist and being in the army, and I reckon we should say thanks for everything you've done for the country, mate. I'm pretty patriotic when it comes to Anzac Day, and in light of that, want to say thanks.
Well said. Yeah.
That's it. Well said. Yeah. Thanks for your service, Brett Wilson. He's from TR Society on here. So if anyone's wondering which guy it is, that's TR Society, part of the Steel Wrist group. So thank you very much, Brett. Hopefully he's still on because he said cheers and might have left. I'm not sure, but hopefully he'll get that. Oh, there you go. He just wrote, "Oh, mate, thanks. He appreciates it." No, good. And the same for anyone else that's also done some service for the country. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you. No, good. Well said, man. I didn't even think of that. All right. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and to all the listeners. Sorry, TikTok. I heard that it wasn't the best coming through on TikTok tonight. I'll have to investigate that. You know me and my technology, man. It kills me every week. But
real man use Instagram anyway.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, worst case, just jump over to Insta. It'll be easier. But thank you very much again to everyone that's joined us this evening, and for anyone that joins every other week. Have a good week, guys. Look out for my live sessions during the week while I'm operating this week as well. Take care, guys. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.
See you, boys.